Now, if I come in here and I want to do some text in Illustrator, when you do a special font or a logo that has a special creation font type situation, and you send that to the printer, and the printer doesn't have that font, then that will mean that printer can't print that. They have to have the font, and you have to send it to them or package it or stuff like that. So let me try something here. We're going to just type my name, and we're going to do a nice big bold font. I like to do impact. Now, with fonts, notice I made that bigger by going up into my font size here, but you do not have to have that highlighted to change the font size. So we can highlight this, we can change the font size if we want, or we can just have it selected like so and change the font size that way. We can also, even though it's still type, we can come in here, grab the move tool, grab a corner, hold the shift key down, and size it proportionately like this. You do not have to use the type size. Now, when I was talking about having a font, this is a font, so if I double click on it, I can change this. That is the incorrect spelling of Eric. This is the correct spelling of Eric. But what I want to do is I want to convert this from type to a graphic. And doing that, it not only gives us the ability to send it to any vendor or printer or whatever we want and have it print properly, but we can also do other things to it. So let's take this type, go underneath type, and we're going to come down here to create outlines. So type, create outlines. What that does is, if you see right away, it converts our text. It is no longer text, it is now vector artwork. So you can see all the vectors. If we take the direct selection tool, click on the eye, and we can drag things out like so. We can create all kinds of custom logos or custom work with our fonts to whatever you want to do. You can add to it, you can change it, and now if we select this, it's all vector artwork. So you don't have to worry about the fonts. This is a nice way if you want to work on a custom logo. You don't have to just type out some words. You can type out some words. You can then use those words to modify and change into a custom font, custom logo. Something you might want to think about for your first project. I love this. I can do some really cool things with it. So we'll take that and we're going to delete that like that. Now remember earlier we showed type on a path. Well, if I have a circle and I'm going to fill it with none and I'm going to put a stroke on it just so we can see it. If I take now the word and do the word shape. Put the word shape right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the word shape, the word, is going to be in the back. So I'm going to go to Object, Arrange, Send to Back, because I want it to be all the way in the back. What's cool about fonts or text in Illustrator is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to take the shape and the word, and I'm going to go to Object, Envelope Distort, and Make with Top Object. And what that's going to do is it's going to pop that word into that circle, and we have a really cool typographical shape. Now this word is still a word. This is not converted to outline, it's still text. So if I just double click on this, it's going to show me the word, and I can say Eric. And notice it took us into isolation mode. We just hit the arrow button back, and we're back to this right here. Now, it not only works with a sphere, but if we came in here with a rectangle, let's say a rounded rectangle, did this like so, put no fill and put a stroke on it just so we can see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some points. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add a point here, and I'm going to add a point here because I want to adjust this a little bit. Like so. Grab the text tool, come down here and type Illustrator. Like that. Object, arrange, send to back. And send that all the way to the back. I'm going to select these two items, even though they're not right on top of each other. Object, envelope, distort, and make with top object. And we can create text like that. A lot of fun. Experiment. Try things out. See what you like.